Before we dive in, hit subscribe and stay to the end, because what you're about to hear was streamed to thousands live. The night of March 3rd, 2022 began like any other on Echo Realm, the blue-lit gaming channel run by Ethan Cole, a quiet 26-year-old streamer from Portland. Viewers knew him for calm horror playthroughs and late-night jokes, not fear. But that night, he looked pale, distracted. For 40 minutes, he barely spoke. At 10:53 p.m., a faint knock came through his mic. Once, twice, then 3 sharp raps. Ethan froze. "He shouldn't be here," he whispered, standing and vanishing off camera. For 2 long minutes, the screen showed only his empty chair, glowing in blue light. Then came muffled voices. A man's low tone, Ethan's trembling reply, and a sudden crash. When he returned, his sleeve was torn, blood on his wrist. He looked straight into the lens. "If anything happens, tell her." The stream cut to black. At first, everyone thought it was a stunt. Fans clipped the video, calling it Ethan's creepy stream. But by morning, his Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter accounts were gone, wiped clean. Police entered his apartment after a viewer filed a welfare check. The door was unlocked. Nothing looked disturbed except his computer setup. The tower, camera, and phone were missing, cables sliced. On the wall above the empty desk, detectives found a faint blue handprint. Under UV light, 2 fluorescent words appeared beside it. End stream. Detective Mara Lynn led the case. "No forced entry, no struggle," she told reporters. "Whoever came here knew exactly what to take. Neighbors heard nothing, but one woman saw a tall man leaving around 11:30 p.m., carrying a monitor under his arm." Investigators later discovered Ethan's online accounts had been deleted from multiple IP addresses across 4 states in the hours after he vanished. Someone had erased him. Then came the discovery that changed everything. A tech-savvy fan who archived Ethan's streams provided police with 7 private videos he'd uploaded the week before his disappearance. In one, Ethan stared straight into the camera. "If I disappear," he said, "it's because I found something I shouldn't have." In another, "They're watching us through the streams." And the last, recorded the night before he vanished. "He's coming tomorrow. I know who he is." Detective Lynn realized Ethan hadn't feared a stranger. He feared someone he knew. When the FBI traced the IP that deleted his account, it led to a co-working space in Seattle. Security footage showed a man entering at 3:42 a.m. with a badge belonging to a dead software engineer. Recovered fragments of Ethan's final broadcast revealed one clear frame. His terrified face, lit by his screen, and in the monitor's reflection, a second figure standing behind him, holding a phone that showed Ethan's live stream playing in real time. That night, Lynn's phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. "You're next, detective." Attached was a live stream link. The feed opened to an empty chair under soft blue light. Ethan Cole's chair. Detective Mara Lynn sat in the cybercrime unit's dim office, her eyes fixed on the frozen frame of Ethan's final stream. The reflection on his monitor showed a shadowy figure, blurred but distinct, standing too close. Every detail screamed danger, but the face was hidden behind the glare of a phone screen. Forensics confirmed the stream link sent to her phone originated from a public Wi-Fi hub in Seattle. Yet the device used belonged to Ethan Cole. Somehow, someone was streaming through his hardware after his disappearance. When Lynn and her partner, Agent Novak, arrived at the location, they found only an empty desk with a cracked webcam. A sticky note sat beneath it. "Keep watching." Later that night, Another live stream went live under Ethan's old channel, despite every account having been deleted. Thousands joined within minutes. The thumbnail showed a blue-lit room, not Ethan's, but identical down to the wallpaper. On the desk sat a blood-stained keyboard. The camera slowly panned, and viewers swore they heard breathing. Heavy, close. A voice whispered, "He's still here." The stream cut. Within seconds, it reappeared under a different username. The echo continues. The FBI tried to trace it, but each attempt rerouted to abandoned data centers and old ISP servers from defunct companies. Whoever was behind it knew how to hide. Lynn dove deeper into Ethan's past. He'd been working as a freelance security tester for a video streaming startup called StreamSync, a platform that claimed to integrate biometric surveillance with live feeds for safety and authenticity. According to internal documents, Ethan had flagged a massive privacy violation in their beta system, hidden code that allowed the company or anyone with access to activate a user's camera remotely. 3 days after he filed the report, he vanished. Lynn confronted Ryan Keller, StreamSync's Pro-G, ECT manager. His tone was calm, rehearsed. Ethan was paranoid. He thought someone was spying on him through his fans. But Lynn noticed a faint blue smudge on his wrist, the same pigment from Ethan's apartment wall. That night, Keller's home burned to the ground. Firefighters found his laptop melted to ash, except for one salvaged file titled mirrorstream.exe. It contained hundreds of live thumbnails from random webcams around the country. In one corner, time-stamped only minutes before discovery, was Mara Lynn's own office. The realization hit hard. Whoever killed Ethan wasn't just watching him. They were watching everyone who watched him. Lynn unplugged her computer and covered her webcam, but her phone buzzed again. Same unknown number. A text appeared. "Don't look away." She lifted her gaze to the black monitor in front of her. It flickered once, twice, and then showed her own reflection, staring back through Ethan's camera feed. Detective Mara Lynn hadn't slept in 48 hours. Every time she shut her eyes, she saw the reflection, her own face, caught in Ethan's dead camera feed. Forensics confirmed the impossible. The feed wasn't pre-recorded. It was live. Someone was mirroring her through Ethan's missing equipment. By dawn, the FBI had tracked the mirrorstream.exe signals to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Tacoma. Lynn and Agent Novak entered with a tactical team. The air was cold, thick with dust and static. Along one wall, rows of computer towers blinked faint blue, each connected to cameras facing empty chairs, hundreds of them. A massive screen glowed at the far end of the room, displaying live windows from dozens of streamers across the world. Lynn recognized faces, gamers, vloggers, even true crime hosts. They were all being broadcast without consent. And in the center of it all sat Ethan Cole's computer tower, labeled Host 01. When Lynn approached, the monitors flickered, showing her own live feed again. A voice echoed through the speakers, distorted and calm. "You shouldn't have looked." She froze. "Who are you?" "The audience," the voice replied. "You think you're watching, but we're the ones watching you." Suddenly, all screens changed, replaying Ethan's last moments. But this time, the reflection was clear. It wasn't a stranger behind him. It was Ryan Keller, the StreamSync manager, who supposedly died in the fire. His burned hand appeared in frame, holding the phone that streamed Ethan's murder live to his followers. Lynn shouted for backup, but the power cut. The blue glow faded into darkness, leaving only the sound of static and heavy breathing. A faint light pulsed from Ethan's tower. Lynn opened the drive bay and found a small external SSD labeled Final Upload. She pocketed it and left as sirens echoed outside. But when the FBI analyzed the footage, later, something was wrong. Every file showed Lynn in that same warehouse. Only she wasn't moving. She was sitting still, staring blankly into the camera, blue light flickering across her face. There was no sign of Ethan, no sign of Novak, no sign of anyone else. 3 days later, Lynn's apartment was found empty. Her laptop streamed for exactly 2 hours before going offline. The feed title read, "The stream never ends." No one ever found Ethan's body. No one ever recovered Lynn's. But once a month, a new stream appears under different usernames. Always the same setup. An empty chair glowing blue, faint breathing in the background, and a whisper before it fades to black. "Tell her, I'm still here."